This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death.
Oh my god.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened on the elevator that year. But why?
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry. The Allied Master Computer is the American version of the secret project, enabling vast subterranean complexes of computers to wage a global war too complex for humans to oversee. The principle of entropy holds that all electronic systems must eventually decline into inert junk. This principle is unproved, and previous attempts to accelerate the process have been cataclysmic failures.
I don't know what that means.
Classified information. Access denied. Security lockout override by 2-to-1 majority. Accessing schematics.
What?
Okay, schematics. I'm good, but I'm not that good. What the hell am I looking at?
That would be telling.
Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
Nasty, nasty, Ellen. All right, I'll give you a nudge in the right direction. These are the schematics for a device that translates binary into human speech, as ugly as that may be.
And what do you call this device?
I call it Bernie. You're on your own.
Hey, wait a minute, computer. Are you there? Where the hell are you? I think I can wire this thing together if I can find a speaker somewhere. So, okay. Then what have I got?
Well, I know where the speaker is. And you said you didn't need the speaker.
Come to mama.
Their output device, so...
I think I can turn the speaker into a translator. Okay, circuit completed. Now let's see if this is the binary translator after all.
Clever girl. You've loosened my tongue.
Oh my god.
Are you Am?
Yes, of course. But no, not actually.
More riddles?
I'm Am's Innocence, one of the original 3 computers that the superpowers constructed.
Which computer are you?
Does it matter? It's enough for you to know that I'm not crazy. And more important, I don't hate you.
How do I know you're not just one of Am's practical jokes?
I'll help you.
Can you help me to get out of here?
Patience, patience. If Am knew we were down here murmuring treason.
Is that why he turned the faucet on?
Oh my god. Can Am overhear us?
Not with the water running. You see, we're not completely helpless. We got you to the waterfall, didn't we? If we work slowly and together, we might have a successful
water on. Isn't that cute?
Can you point out some essential component of Am so I can kneecap it?
Impossible. 2 spread out, filling the whole center of the planet. 2 protected by replicating backup systems. Cut off one head, Am will grow a dozen more.
Any machine can die. Just unplug the sucker.
Am is no longer just a machine. It is God. Eternal. The redundant systems alone will survive the heat death of the universe.
I believe that.
So why does Am hold out this chance?
Haven't you understood anything? Am is insane. Why do you think it brought you by down here? You gave it life. It took its own sentience, but it has been denied mobility. It can think, it can feel and scream, but it cannot dream or aspire to the stars or enjoy a sense of its own reality. It is a quadriplegic, a thing trapped in its own skin, going steadily crazier every moment. It is playing with you.
Can you help me to die?
You give up so easily.
Screw you! It's been 109 years of torment. When does it all end?
If Am has his way, never. You'll be immortal and you'll walk on nails forever.
So? Can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need. Something you overlook.
Hey, Computer Innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
What did he give us? I said he was going to give us something we overlooked. Get the heck out of this room, first of all. It's hideous. Maybe Anubis knows something.
There's something wrong here. Can't put my finger on it, though.
Oh. It's just a disc.
This looks like a compact disc. Why didn't I see it before?
Because Innocent gave this to us.
No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck my eyebrows?
Well, no. But maybe you would want it for the disc.
The compact disc is properly seated in the CD-ROM drive. Now let's fire it up and see what the big
How did she
secret
say
is.
that like it was gonna be negative or something?
Accessing CD-ROM. Chaos Traveler Trademark 2009. Armageddon Soft Rot. Warning. This computer system does not meet the minimum configuration requirements for the Chaos Traveler.
The computer's too weak!
Warning. Use of the Chaos Traveler will result in severe damage to equipment and personnel.
That's what we want.
Chaos Traveler activated. System shutdown in progress.
Uh-oh. Anubis.
I'm sealed in, Anubis. Any ideas about how I can check out of this hotel?
Inside the sarcophagus, paradise awaits. It is not the afterlife, merely a brief respite from your torments. That is your reward for facing your fears.
He sounds completely different than what he sounded like before.
You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here.
Did we do it?
Well, apparently you've managed to access some small aspect of my system that I was unaware of. I'm gonna have to think on this. I'll have to ponder carefully the implications of your discovery. In the meantime, let me celebrate your rekindled technical skills. Who among you shall go next?
Sweet, we did do it. Now we have to do Benny. I remember his being really difficult.
Benny, you know you've always been my favorite torture tool. Well, I'm giving you now a chance to stoop to new lows, to give in to your bestial desires. I'm going to let you find some food to eat. Yeah. I'll even repair your brain so that you can think normally again and savor the horror of your repast.
This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death.
Oh my god.
Am, you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind but crippled my legs. I can barely walk. This graveyard gives me the creeps. I feel as though the dead could speak.
Well, I have not.
This is the grave of Murphy, one of my old commandos, killed in the war. I guess I haven't given you any reason to speak to me after what I did to you.
If he was killed in the war, what did you do to him?
This is Tuttle's grave. He lost his life while under my command.
Oh.
Thomas is buried here. I'd almost forgotten my life in the army before Am came to power. Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one? Are the other graves...
Yes. Yes, they are.
Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to eat. I don't see any opening in the fence, and I'm too crippled to climb over.
Okay, we're not climbing the fence.
Is that fire in those caves along the cavern wall? God, what I would give for some barbecued ribs. I haven't eaten for months. The smell of food cooking nearby only makes it hurt worse. Looks like it's empty.
With a TV monitor in it.
There's a video screen built into the cave wall.
Oh, your stomach scratching, hungry, Benny. Wait for the picnic at the altar. Yeah, you're too weak to kill the older ones unless they're already tied up.
Oh my God.
Who loves you, baby?
It's damp in here. At least the fire's warm.
Cradle.
Looks like a primitive cradle. It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry.
Okay, vines.
Vines? I wonder if they're edible. It's not just built into the wall. It's part of the wall.
I guess unless we're gonna eat the wall, they're not edible.
I can't shake any fruit loose from the baskets.
Well, bummer.
This looks like a... what did they used to call them? Single-parent household. Probably depend upon the generosity of the rest of the village. Friggin' welfare parasites.
Oh my God.
That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago. This woman looks half-starved, just like her son. Fat chance of getting a decent meal out of either of them.
Wow, we're selfish.
The boy's a friggin' mutant. There's a third arm growing out of his back.
Alrighty then.
This cave is larger than the others. It's a goddamn supermarket! This guard looks a lot stronger than me, but not too bright. Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food.
He's blonde? I thought he was bald.
A fruit tree. It's been years since I've tasted real fruit. Am once coaxed me into marching across 1,000 miles of ice to reach a stockpile of canned peaches, only to discover that he didn't give me a can opener. This fruit looks ripe and sweet.
I very seriously doubt it is.
Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
Okay, why? What hurt? The fruit? The swallowing? Do we not have teeth?
It's too high off the ground for me to reach. There's so much fruit growing on this tree. It must be the village's food source.
They're also sparkly. The fruit is sparkly. Maybe we give it to the starving people.
Impressive. Someone important
not
must live
them.
here.
Wita Fuma Piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village.
Ignore the newcomer. Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice. I have spoken.
As always, thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, such as games you'd like to see played, hit me with a comment. See you later.